All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Jason, thank you so much.
Davidson City Council voted this evening to move forward on a resolution to oppose a provision in Senate Bill 382. And we previewed this story today, and here's a reminder of the controversy that Senate Bill 382 is a Helene recovery bill. Funding for Western North Carolina is not the problem. The issue is what's on the last page. And 382 had a provision that would put limits on communities' ability to downzone. Davidson's planning director, Jason Burdett, explained what that means during the meeting.
The new law defines downzoning in three parts. It includes, number one, decreasing development density of the land to be less dense than it previously was. Two, reducing the number of permitted uses. Or three, creating any type of nonconformity on land not in a residential district.
Davidson's planning director would go on to say that as he understands the new rules, it would make it difficult to make any changes in the future, looking them into the ordinance or locking them into the ordinance already in place. And that creates a real challenge when the town wants to conserve land or create short-term rentals. And it would also require them to get 100% of property owners in an area that they want to rezone into agree to it.
We removed multifamily from village infill. Remember that 6 years ago? So that decreases the density, allowable density by building type in the village infill planning area. That impacts every landowner in the village infill planning owner. So we would need the consent of every landowner to do something as simple as that in the interest of our community.
He also said the law does not address how to make changes when it comes to future zoning and long-term development plans, and other communities across the state are considering submitting resolutions of their own. Davidson's planning director said they welcome the change to review any changes to the state that the state makes. And earlier in the meeting, planning director said members of the legislature are aware and plan to address the issue when they reconvene.